I had a brand new 1986 Blazer and ran off the road, and truck started flipping and it threw me around inside and broke me up pretty much, and then it threw me out.
They didn't even clean him up because they didn't think he was going to live through the night. But he kept hanging in there.
And I don't remember being alive until the 5th hospital I was in.
The early days were pretty rough because Kenny had to learn how to do everything over again. He had to learn to bathe himself, feed himself, dress himself.
We work with each client on an individual basis, depending on their strengths and needs. They might start with our evaluation, and that involves determining where people's skills are, where their interests are.
And everything we talked about came back to Alabama football.
Rolls left behind some fine blocking. Touchdown time. Bama on top, 13-7.
So I approached Ken Gaddy, the director of the Bryant Museum, and we discussed various jobs that could be available for Kenny. And that's when we came across the Restoring the Film.
To us, really, the most important part was Easter Seal's ask. The biggest accommodations we needed to help Kenny with were training accommodations. And Gary Shores from our staff, who was Kenny's direct supervisor, made a training video in which he went through the steps of the job, and Kenny could take that tape home and study it at his leisure.
We lay the film down on a 16mm track.
I'm going through old game film. I go through every inch, every sprocket, and I'm watching the film also on a monitor. I go through every inch of the film and make every repair on the film. After I repair so many, I take that amount of films to a film cleaner.
Well, Kenny is a very dependable worker. He's on time, he's here every day, and one of the most important factors to us, he's an independent worker, and that was part of the plan from the beginning.
When we first started out, we anticipated that the job coach might stay a long time, and it ended up they stayed a lot shorter time.
Well, our experience with Kenny has been positive on a lot of different levels. We've had first an awareness of what we should be doing as a museum for the general public, for people with disabilities, and I think that's one of the things we've learned all the way around is to be better people because Kenny's with us.